boys and girls, we've got the telehandler and Officer Dougal taking the flat nasty of the shop because we did like a little bit of a short video, kind of be on the Bruce Wilson 2 YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description. Go subscribe. We'll be doing some like not semi-truck related stuff on that channel, but we got the engine pulled out of the flat nasty today. It's locked up tight. We've got a new engine going in it. We'll probably be doing most of that stuff on the second channel, Bruce Wilson 2. But today we are putting a turbo off of the flatty that's still good on my Mahindra 6000 tractor. We want to turn this thing into like a hot rod, pulling wheelie tractor, whatever it may be. And a lot of people have asked, where's this thing at? Well, here it is. And today we're going to shove a turbo on it somehow. It's not supposed to have one on it, but we're going to put one on it. So for some of you that have been here already, you know that we turned the injection pump up on this thing, did some wheelies, and had some fun with it. But now we're going to put it in the turbo right there, get rid of that old muffler. It's got a 4-cylinder engine in it. A little tuned up. Blows black. We need to put a bigger delivery valves in the injection pump, maybe some bigger injectors soon. Make it really run. Some people are probably, well, why a Mahindra? Well, we just want to be different. These are some solid tractors. You guys see on the internet ever, but the guys over there in India are doing wheelies with these things like they're just nothing. These are powerhouse tractors. We've got a spare engine inside, ready to be rebuilt. We blow this one up that I've just bought and never put together. So we're gonna pull this thing in and do an old after hours diesel style video turbo it tonight. First things first, we gotta get this hood out of the way. This is an old trick I learned from my dad. Doing clutches and tractors. We'll put that right there on the steering apparatus. We gotta get some fancy steering wheel too. Seen those ones the guys in India got where they got the welded chain link? Yeah. Like a donk style steering wheel.
I think we need a 4G auto steering wheel.
There you go. Shoot, what size this thing got? 28s on the back?
Yeah. I said we'd throw some action.
Call up halfway old Austin Smith, ask him where we get some wheels for this boy. All right, so I bought a brand new Nagasaki spinny boy off of eBay, and I thought we were gonna use that, but we blew the turbo, or blew the engine up in the flat nasty. I've got this like 66 millimeter turbo over there. I figure we're gonna put it on here, but it's not that simple. The turbo is not gonna face forward, it's gonna have to face backwards, because if it faces forward, it's going to be hitting the hood. We don't want to cut this beautiful hood up, so it's going to face backwards. The only issue is this thing's heavy, a lot heavier than that muffler. So eventually, if we start doing wheelies, we're going to have to build support somewhere. Come up here and support the manifold, but for now, we'll get her mounted up there. I've got some adapter pieces I bought off eBay and some other stuff, so I'm gonna go find it. So this is an adapter from like a T2 or some kind of weird flange to the T3, which is what our turbo is. And it's the same, it's the right width this way, right? So the bolts will bolt up, but this way, you can kind of see it, it's not the same. So what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna take this muffler off of this thing. We're gonna hack this off and grind it down smooth. We're going to make some bolts that are made into this flange. I think that'd be the best thing to do. Then we're gonna weld it to this. So all kinds of stuff. And I think this is stainless steel. So this is gonna be, I don't think it'd be that bad to weld to. We're gonna figure it out though.
Yeah, I don't think it should be too terrible.
Right, so I don't think those bolts are coming loose. We'll try, but I highly doubt they're just gonna come loose. We're probably gonna have to just blow them off the torch. I think we should blow them off the torch anyways. That'd be more fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Than cutting them loose. And then we'll go from there. Let's do that. I don't ever use this thing, but hey, we're gonna use it tonight. How do you know argon's coming out? You smell it.
Ooh, fire, fire.
A firebug. Need to adjust that whole thing a little bit. All right, let's yak them off. Probably want to nuke this side, yeah, so the bottom side where that cast is. Come on, boys. also don't want to mess up the flange. So be careful here. I think we can do the bottom easier. We'll see. There we go. Now is we're gonna have to put some high temp RTV silicone, because there is no freaking way. Ooh, I might have that gasket actually. So I bought a tractor that had a blown up engine, same engine as a 6500 Mahindra. This is 6000, same engine. And I was gonna rebuild it and I didn't, and I've got the rebuild kit around here. So we do have a gasket set somewhere. So we can find a gasket to go on that boy around here somewhere. So we need to yak that flange off right there. And you know, it's just too bad that this won't just go. I mean, it almost does. It's unfortunate. Because them bolt holes right there line up absolutely freaking perfect.
It's so close.
This way, but not that away. I don't know if there's enough. There might be enough room for us to re-drill this. But the problem is we have a round hole there, square hole there. That's okay.
No
This is a
bueno.
homemade Turbski kit. We're not that worried about it. Right here is the whole rebuild kit I was mentioning. I think that's a head gasket, a wrist pin, a bunch of other random gaskets. Well, whatever was in there. This is definitely the head gasket. Yeah. Piston oilers, liners. I don't know, that's somewhere, but we may just use RTV for now because we're gonna be having this thing on and off. So we've got some red RTV high temp. This stuff is rated for the hottest of hot. Got that. Let's cut this muffler up. We got a perfect exhaust cutter block of wood here. Put that boy right here. Got the Home Wrecker Milwaukee Sawzall blade. So this stuff that's on this manifold right here is like baked on here big time, boys. Been here for like 20 years, so I'm having to chip it off. And then we're gonna take the grinder to it and get a nice clean flat surface and bolt it up. We've got the bracket cut off the exhaust manifold, so we're probably gonna put this surface down onto there, and then we're gonna weld that one to it. But first we're gonna get this cleaned up, and then we're gonna find some bolts, cut the heads off of them, and weld them inside of there. And that should hold the turbo where it needs to be, hopefully, in theory.
In theory.
Yes. So Officer Dougal is behind the camera today, because Ryan, I don't know, where is Ryan? We might have to fire him.
I don't know.
He said he had to go run to town. He'd be right back to film tonight.
That was, what, 45 minutes ago?
At least. I don't know what the heck he's doing. You know, he probably won't even watch this video.
He probably
So
won't.
how's he gonna know we're gonna fire him?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the Dade City police might have got him for speeding, you know.
Speeding out here in front of 301. He does that. His Hellcat he's got. All right. Let's grind this boy down. Everything we're grinding, I'm using a floppy disc. If you don't apply a lot of pressure, you don't ever bite into the metal. So that's what we're doing. Just going real lightly, so we're not biting into the metal and grooving it up. We're gonna be laying down some silicon on there. So got that right there. Which way do we have it in like that? All right. Now let's find some bolts that we can put up through the bottom. We're gonna tack weld them. Then take this one right here, put it just like that. We're gonna weld the sides of it all the way around, and that should seal as long as we get some good welds on there. And our turbo gonna be up there.
Yeah, buddy.
Because I don't want to weld to this, man. It is such a shame because that weld lines up perfect. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's find some bolts to put through there, and we'll weld them to it. That took too long. Well, we didn't decide. He's already shown everything almost perfect for me. We're gonna just let him do it part time.
Okay.
Go ahead and let you go, pal.
Oh.
Yeah, we already wrote you your resume to send to YMCA again.
You back to helping the old ladies get the backstroke?
Breaststroke.
There you go. Okay, so instead of bolts, I found some studs we're gonna use. So drilling this out, I guess we should have went that one size. My Harbor Freight drill bit set came with 2 3/8 drill bits. Unless Ryan put one of them away and
I did put one away.
probably in the wrong spot. So we gotta open these holes up a little bit before we weld her down. All this work just to mount the turbo. We need to begin to run hoses. Harbor Freight boys, you gotta run them nice and slow. You know, I didn't think about, Nick, is we could have tapped this.
Oh, yeah.
It is what it is now, ain't it?
Just cut off.
All right, let's go drill the manifold. Ooh, slow down, break this bit. Ooh, boy.
You know, it's penetrating all.
Ooh, boy.
Oh,
I hit her going. Ooh, boy. Yikes. Well, break a drill bit. Let's go easier. I'm not gonna put a ton of pressure on it. All right, so what we're doing here is putting these studs through there just like that, just below the surface. We're gonna weld them so that they're in there nice and good like. I don't see the holding that well though. Once we go, we should have tapped this.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That dog will hunt.
That bitch on a drill.
On impact.
I swear, it's where I've done it all the time.
so daily.
Well, this stuff is stainless.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you ain't drilled that big enough.
Yeah, we did. So we were wondering what's the best way to do it, because I should have drilled and tapped this plate instead of drilling it out. So we drilled and tapped the other dealio here, adapter for the Turbski that we were going to weld anyways. So we can just put these through it, maybe. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't know. Might have to open these holes up a little bit. Ideally, all the way through this whole thing here. So screw these in there all the way. We're gonna slam it together. So we've got this thing. We had to open the holes up. I thought these were the same width. They're not. They're just barely. So we're gonna open this up with a burr bit, die grinder, whatever you want to call it. But this plate fits. So we're gonna weld this to this. We're gonna weld these together. We're gonna weld it right there, right there, right there, inside there, outside in here. So it's all like a kind of a smooth transition, but not really. It's gonna work. You probably should drill this out before you take your burr dealio to it. Oh, maybe it'll work. I've got eye protection on. About to get all this metal down in the engine. Probably should put a rag in here first.
Oh my God.
All right, for the moment of truth. I'm just kidding, we already test fitted it. Boom, just like that, right there, boy, son, goddamn. We really need to find a gasket to go in here. But, so that works. We're happy with this. Now we need to find this stud right here and the other one wherever it went, probably on the ground somewhere. We're gonna put that boy right there, put a tack weld so we know where it's at, and put a tack weld right there. We're gonna tack this whole thing, tackety tack tack. God, we're like 10 minutes in this video. We still don't even have a turbo set on this thing yet. All right, we're gonna get this thing welded up, and then we're gonna be putting turbo on. All right, there she is. She's all welded up. We got the inside welded. Can I see it? We got the bottom side welded right there a little bit. Our studs are welded in. As good as they could get. You know what? They're probably not going to hold now that I think about it. That's all I am worried about is these back two studs. So we shall see. You know, we still can weld this up, drill holes in it, if the studs pull out one day, I guess.
Yeah.
That might be the case. But for now, we're in here like swimwear. And Nick found a gasket. Ooh, we got a couple of them, dang.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to open them up because remember,
Yeah, it's bigger.
the holes are elongate them. All right.
Doable.
Maybe if we just smash it with a hammer one time really hard. All right,
Man, we
let's
got
make
two more tries.
make the gaskets fit. This is hot.
Yeah, I can feel.
More. Got 3 more. Perfect.
Usually it goes bad.
Oh.
We made our gasket fit on there. Uh-oh. I know what we need to do.
One of them there persuasive. Is that one of the studs?
Jeez. Oh, it fell right out.
All right, so now we gotta do now.
Yeah.
All right, we're not filming no more until this is bolted up. Tapped and done. Now watch, these nuts are probably gonna hit or something dumb. We're gonna have to get some like special.
Probably.
Oh shoot, maybe not. 15, I got a 15 wrench out here already. It might actually work. Oh. Yes, they're going to work. Sweet. Now, we gotta find some bolts for this herb ski.
Oh, whirly bird.
I think you've got, don't you have some of those bolts from the,
From the canopies? I believe so. Let me go double check.
I gotta find a gasket for the turbo too. Maybe we can just use the one off that engine over there. But she's still dark. I don't think I have anything more. Let's see. Oh. Where's that gasket? All right, so interesting fact here. We're putting a divided housing on a non-divided flange here. Got our used gasket. Now the other thing is we can put the turbo on here and face it backwards, which is kind of dangerous-ish. Kind of. Is it? Is it though?
I don't know.
So the turbo can face forward,
That looks sick.
right? But we can't close the hood. The hood has to be like slid on and off, which we can make something really cool into that, right? Or if we bolt it like that, turbo faces forward, and that boy is spinning.
That's sick.
I think that looks cooler. What do you think?
For sure. I
It
like
makes more
that.
sense for the videos and stuff like that. So I guess that's what we're gonna do because Ryan thinks it looks cool.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna have to take the hood on and off, unbolt it every time we want to put it on.
Or you can just make a cut into the hood.
But we don't want to cut the hood, Ryan.
Then take the hood off. You don't need a hood.
Maybe I didn't think this one all the way through. Nope, I sure didn't. Maybe. Can't get bolts in this side. Oh, maybe from the bottom. Maybe if I tap-a-roo it in there.
Just won't be able to get it out if you need to.
That'll be okay because we can unbolt it from the top. We got a metal hammer instead of the dead blow one. A metal boy.
Right here.
All right, send it. Sorry, threads. There we go. They're only kind of messed up. We're good. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to hold it with an Allen. We're gonna be able to get an Allen wrench on the bottom. I don't think. So bad, just to hear it, but there's no oil. Need a longer one of these. Good. Yeah. All right, there she is. She's bolted up. 2 hours later. And it's gonna look sweet. I want to start it up so bad.
Do it.
But it's bad for the bearings and the turbo. Let's pour a little bit of oil down it maybe, Nick.
One time won't hurt.
And we can start her up and just, you know what, we can just pour water in it actually. It'd be good for the bearings. All right, we got any quarts of oil anywhere?
Yeah.
Put this bucket underneath. Whatever the cheapest is.
10W30?
Sure.
Oh, hopefully it don't try to run.
We ain't run. Where's it gonna go?
In the back of this other tractor?
Oh, you know what, before we do this, where's that downpipe at? All right, Sir Nicholas, stand on her. 'Cause if we got it bolted up to the turbo like that, this is almost the perfect pipe for go pulling indoors.
Yeah.
All right, so we got it like that. We'll cut her right there. We can eventually make a hood stack out of it, but for now, we're gonna cut it. This is the downpipe and stuff off the flat nasty. Since we're going to a hood stack, I don't need it no more.
That was almost scary.
What are you talking about?
And the way that thing
You
kicked back.
sissy.
Oh, stalled.
Okay. We are gonna have to close the hood. I don't want to cut this hood though, because it doesn't need to be cut. Grab a, is it a 12 or a 13?
Don't
I
touch.
hope my dad don't get mad that we're putting a turbo on this tractor. Ooh, hope he don't get mad we're scratching the hood on it too. Now see, take her right there, I think. Is she gonna clear on that side or no? I think if you push it over and make it do what you want it to do. Yeah.
Oh! There you go.
We're gonna have to trim it a little bit right there on the compressor housing. Uh-oh. Hang on. Latch her down, boys. Dang, son.
That's sick.
See if we can go across the top of the hood. Right in the intake on this side. Perfect.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so before we do anything, we know we want that to face that way, right? Yeah. So we need to go ahead and tighten our turbo up where we want it. Before we get going too crazy, so we need to tighten the center section up. And then we'll start it up. I promise, it's coming. Here. All right. It's gonna fling out, so let it go easy. There you go. That right there.
Hey, that was cool.
Spinny boy. Spinny windy. All right, so what we've done now is I've clocked the oil feed to be on top and the oil drain to be on the bottom. Now I put the compressor back on. And the surprise is wheel and nothing broke after this engine getting so hot that the turbo was on. It locked up. So now we're gonna put the danger clamp back on. All right, turbo's on there. We've turned our wastegate around so it fits nice and perfect. We're gonna put our, oh boy, it's right in my face. All right, we're gonna point her out here, away from me for now. And get this clamp on here. I think we're gonna need a 11 millimeter. You wanna hold that right there?
Yeah.
We'll grab the impact.
Cut. What the dog doing?
Ryan, shut up. Cut. Good?
Yep.
All right.
Whoa.
Dang, son.
Ryan.
Anvil snap rings are all worn out. Crap. All right. It's all there. Let's fill it up till exhauster. That should be some good enough lube.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Squishy.
it's a volcano.
All right. You ready for the starter up?
Yep.
There we go. Turbo don't like that. There's definitely all kinds of pinging noises in the exhaust. That voice sounds bad though.
That is so sick.
Alright, we better stop before we wear these bearings on the turbo.
That is cool.
We do have some exhaust leaks though. Crap. Not good. But it's okay. I wonder what the noise is coming from. It sounds like it's just ting ting tingling around in there. I don't know. I guess it'll make a good video if the turbo blows up, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That'd be kind of sick.
I mean, we got another one to put on it.
I know, but not a 66 millimeter.
Oh, well, there's that.
Okay, we've got to find a way. I think what we can do, Nick, we've got an oil pressure port here, right? From the oil pressure sensor. We don't need an oil pressure sensor. We've got an oil drain right here. We've got a hydraulic hose machine. The oil drain can double actually it's the dipstick here. Can double as an oil drain.
Yeah.
Alright. There's gotta be another oil drain on these boys somewhere. Actually, I think that's an oil pressure port right there too. See these like right there? I think that might be. So it'd be way easier if we just tapped right there into the oil pressure sensor and ran up there to the top. We just gotta find a place to drain the oil back. I guess we could drain it right into the valve cover. I don't know. That might be. That's a lot of oil.
Yeah, that's a lot of oil to be.
I think right there would be the best bet. The problem is the hole's not very big. Isn't this a turbo tractor? Right here. We got another Mahindra right here that's turboed. Let's see where it drains. Oop. Pull this panel off here. We're putting a wire harness on this boy so we can't start it. Let's see. Right there's the turbo drain. It looks like it goes right there into the side of the block.
Yeah.
Go right in there and see the turbo. Once you guys see how big a factory turbo is on a 65 horsepower, right there. It's so tiny. And look at that thing.
You can see it from all the way.
It's huge. All right, I think we know where to plumb our turbo in. We gotta get this thing plumbed in tonight because we can't be driving around romping on it with no oil pressure. So, oh, that's how you get the hood on. I'll slide off from the front to the back. So heavy. So heavy. Oh no, you don't. Not today. I think this looks so wicked on there.
That is sick.
So right here's the intake we were talking about. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. If we weren't wanting to put a hood on it, we could just the thing would be right there on there, no problem. But we want to do it kind of the right way. So, God, it would be so easy just to run it right there in the valve cover, but I feel like it would like flood the top of the engine. Like
That's what I'd be afraid of.
we want to go right into the oil pan. So I don't know if there's any of those ports right here on the side of the engine, like on that side. Don't look like it, does it? Or you know what? We got a block right over there. Let's go look at the block.
Yeah.
So I was telling you guys, we got a spare engine. Here it is. So when that one blows up, not if, but when, we'll be ready. So cam is on that side. We see these ports right there, which is where the cam rides, I think. Yeah, so that, heck, I don't know. We're gonna figure this out. All right, so I found some fittings and we're gonna get some pressure going to this turbski. So I've got some hydraulic hose we had laying around. We're gonna have to use a new fitting. Tried recycling a hose we had over there, but we can't. So I plan on running the drained hose right through here next to the manifold. We're just gonna have to put like a heat barrier around it or something. Because the factory cover, if we can plumb all this in to where it looks like a factory turbo. I'm just kidding, it's not work factory. Oh, we might have to open that up a little bit.
Let's see.
So, anyways, we'll have to open this up just a little bit, you know. We'll make it work. But if we can do all this and put the covers back on it, so when we show up to the tractor pulls, it's all stuck. They're already doing it. Anyhow, so we've got this hose here. We'll run it with this with the exhaust, and then we're gonna come right down here into the side of the block. We just need to trim it up, I think. Or actually, I guess we could come in here and come on an angle. What do you think? Can we come on an angle and go to it? Because this fitting right here is going to screw into there, just like that. And then we can go right to, I think that probably would be the best thing. So we'll do another 90. Get Nick to put this fitting in the block, and we'll go crimp this hose.
Please.
All right, party people. Nick's pulling out the fitting down there and screwing in the, here, I'll shed some light on this.
You know.
Our fitting down in there, the oil pressure port, we think is a pressure port. It could be a pressure drain. I don't know, but before I'm pretty sure it's a pressure port, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it is, because that right there goes straight to the crank journal, main, so it is. So we're gonna hook this up. Get another wrench. Probably not gonna have the right size bead down there, bud.
Probably not.
Nope. It's a 5/8. But anyhow, we've got our hose up here ran. We're gonna tighten this boy down. And now we just gotta find a place to drain this turbocharger. And we've successfully halfway turboed. Oh. Then we still gotta hook up our air intake here. I mean, we could go ahead and finish it, but we just wouldn't have no hood on it, you know?
I think it looks better without a hood.
I think it looks cool with that hood on it.
No!
You're like, dang, that's a nice farm tractor with a big old turbo on it. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna check, make sure we got oil pressure. Or actually, maybe hold this. That ain't gonna work either. I guess just hold the bucket and then I'll shut it off really quick. Or actually, when I need to start it, I can just pull the shut off, spin it over. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Drain oil. That's one way to drain oil. Spin it. That's not making the noise anymore either. I don't think that's enough. That's not. I don't think that's
seem like it's high pressure enough.
It is, because it's going through the turbo. So I don't feel like that's an excessive amount of oil. We can just drain it right back into the valve cover.
Yeah. That would make it a lot easier too.
We can just pull, we got a valve cover over there. We can go ahead and tap that one. And flop it out with this one. So right here is the valve cover off of the other engine that we said we'd rebuild one day, and it's already tapped right there. But I don't know if that's enough of a drain. We might be able just to put a fitting in that hole there.
Yeah. And get rid of the banjo.
And the only issue is then we lose our engine breather with this one.
Unless we just drilled that cap and added a breather in the center of the cap.
But also, or we could do that. Or that won't work either because this baffle plate is in there. I don't understand why that's there either. Unless it can come out, I guess. Went shopping in my parts store up front. I've been buying all this stuff, and I finally gathered everything I think we need to finish turbo in the tractor. I bought this like turbo kit off eBay. Best place to get turbo kits. I think that's the same diameter pipe there. We just need to do that right there, and it's done.
Wow.
That's all it takes.
Shoot, I'm gonna turbo up my Challenger. Come on.
All right, we got some clamps here. We still gotta figure out our turbo drain. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but Nick's ordering us some denter because we're all hungry. So we need to figure this out. This boy can go on here. I'm starting to feel like crap. Are you feeling like crap, Ryan? You getting sick?
My throat is sore.
Ever since we went to Rancho the other night, I woke up feeling like crap yesterday. Feel like a little bit more crap today. At least I don't look like it, you know? That can always be a real issue. Alright, I think if this is pointed up like that, bro, this could actually work.
Oh yeah. Dude, that looks sick.
Oh boy. In reality, we got to put an intercooler on this thing and all kinds of stuff to make it work, so. But for now, we can do these. All right, so now, we're gonna have to unplug our intake air temperature sensor there. We don't care about that. I think all that does is activate the grid heater. Where we're going, we don't need a grid heater. Ooh,
Oh gosh.
we don't need an air filter no more.
Chuck that thing.
I had this here we go. Some elbow boys. Oh, not the right size. This maybe though. Looks like from small to big. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
She looks sick.
It's gonna go right together. I can't believe this is working out as good as it is.
It's meant to be.
Dude,
Literally, like,
what the freaking heck? I'm gonna build this kit and sell it.
there you
We will
go.
turbo your Mahindra Tratters. Come on down to Wilson's Mahindra Tratter Performance Shop. We're gonna put some heavy duty boost clamps on this boy.
Are you gonna be able to put the hood back on though?
No, not right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely not.
We're gonna have to get Nick back over here with his, this is weird. With his, pliers again, possibly. All right, we don't want to put any of these on there quite yet. Sir, we need to turn this turbocharger straight up. Straight up. I think I can squeeze it and you just roll it, so here.
All right.
Watch your sore fingers.
Uh-huh.
I'm only gonna loosen it up a little bit. Keep going. Keep going.
Manpower. It's probably.
All right, check it there. Oh, shoot. Oh, we need to come back down a little bit.
All right. There you go.
Broski.
Dude.
This is, uh-oh, I think we're gonna run into a problem here. Oh, no we're not. No, we are not today. All right, here's this. Where's the clamp?
There it is.
Nope. Oh, yep, you're right. I think we need a 10 millimeter, sir.
10 mil.
That's an 11. I love it when a plan comes together.
Blinked and it turned to a 10.
This may be one of my most fun videos yet, I think. We just like turboed something all in one video. I better quit talking. I gotta finish this.
I'm gonna have to ride over there to get dinner.
Are they ready?
No, they didn't answer the phone.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
the freak? Tell me you need to see a manager.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
All right, we need 2 more of these clamps. This is getting sick. I love it already.
Woo!
We might need a longer piece of intercooler hose. And I think I know where some is. On the back of the flatbed.
Yep.
Because we're not using all of that right now.
I didn't turn this a little bit.
Problem is it's coming off the bottom there. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
we can use the some boots off the flatbed. So hold tight. Hold tight. Whew. All right.
Got your workout in?
Got some bigger clamps too.
Old honey hush.
I'm dying. Need some oxygen. Boom. Now getting this off here is gonna be fun. No, maybe it's not. That wasn't that bad.
Oh, that's a place like a water.
Dang.
Alright. Pull that boy off of there. Bad breath. Alright, hold on. Hold up.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Alright. Let's do this. We'll put that right there. Go ahead and clamp her down. I think it's a 11. It's an 11.
Yeah.
You already put it away, didn't you?
Yep.
Good going. Look at the battery from all our wheelies. About to put a hole in the
Oh my
freaking
gosh.
radiator. Jeez. Oh,
Dude.
that was almost bad. Could have been buying a radiator. Cinder. All right, we might have something here. Oh, hang on. Ooh, we need to tighten this one. We might need to do that this way. This way. That's pretty far down into there. Hold that, please.
Yes, sir.
Send it right there. Okay. All right, I need to put the, I need that 11. You got the 10 handy still?
Still got the 10. Way to go, Ryan. I said we blame Ryan for that one anyways.
Everything. It's all Ryan. Little tap, tap, taparoo. You gotta make them face all the same way so it looks cool.
Absolutely.
Lake's gonna show up tomorrow to work and be like, what?
I told him to stay.
His girlfriend wouldn't let him.
So we do something crazy every night.
11.
Yep, on this one, I'm gonna need a 10 on the bottom one. I think. Oh, I think that one's an 11 also. Yep. There it is.
Dude, look at that
Turbo
thing.
plumbed. All right, now I'm just gonna make a turbo drain.
Yep.
This boy's ready to rip, tater, chip. All right, we need to put this plug in here. All right, so while the boys went next door and got us some chief burglars, I pulled the valve cover off, drilled a hole in it, and I've got this here pipe threaded thing here. But when I pulled it off, it messed up the valve cover gasket. But you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna touch any of it. We're gonna clean it and put a bunch of silicone on it and put it back on. Because it's probably gonna leak. But for now, we gotta tighten this up, so let's go get a wrench. Mother fricker, mother trunker.
Nick, what are you wearing?
Your mom got it for him.
Oh, did she?
Crap. Ooh. All right, so we don't have a pipe thing to thread in here, so we're just kind of making this work. All right, I need a 27 millimeter socket. I think I've got one right here. This thing is definitely gonna leak oil. I feel like it's definitely gonna leak. Maybe it won't. Probably will, but maybe it won't. If it don't hit a rocker too, you know. I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's not tightening into it. Crap.
Lose a little bit of silicone around there, probably.
For now,
Yeah.
we can weld it. Just weld that brass to the cast iron.
Oh yeah, that'll work perfect.
Or if we had some maybe weld. Oh yeah, I just ruined the threads because I forget brass is softer than this stuff. So yeah, if we just had something like this.
What?
I'm about to want to dog your face. Oh. What we should have done is now that screws in there,
You just back it out and
put some silicone on it and some fresh pipe tape. We're gonna layer it with pipe tape, boy. You got some silicone?
we got some black up here.
All right, so what I found is a metal fitting that we're gonna put on this valve cover. This is the most rigged way. In the future, most likely, probably not. We'll put a much more permanent solution, something that makes more sense, that isn't gonna leak like this probably will. But for now, for the sake of turboing this tractor all in one video, we're gonna make this work. So we're putting a whole roll of pipe tape on here. And the reason we went to the metal one is because unlike the brass, steel is much harder than the cast here. And the brass is softer, that's why the thread's kind of just laid over like that and look ugly now. So, hang on one second there, pal. I'm gonna put some more pipe stuff on here. We'll probably should tighten this into that first, do you think? So that
Yeah. So that way it's not putting pressure against the threads.
And I wonder if we should cut that down a little bit. I don't know. All right, got this. Cut right. Okay. Ready? All right, there she is. We don't want to go too crazy. We might strip it out.
Just snug.
And now hopefully I put it in the right spot where nothing's going to interfere. Dummy me, probably put it right where something's going to hit it, but. You just put that silicone away, didn't you?
I can grab it again.
I hope that doesn't get in the way of any rockers. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What you got going there, Nick?
Well, indeed.
So right now we don't have a valve cover gasket here to the right one. So we're going to make this one work. We when I pulled it off, it kind of all ripped and came apart. And so now we're putting a head gasket, or I'm sorry, valve cover gasket out of a tube on it. We're going to tighten it down.
Yeah.
You have enough, or do you go get some more? I got some in here.
I might can make it work, but yeah, if you got any more, it'd be appreciative. Oh yeah, that's in there real nice and deep like.
Now, I don't know if we can put it in the bolt holes or not. I guess not. All right, let's hope that where I put that thing is the right spot. Sweet. I think it's gonna hit a rocker. We should have test fitted this before we put all the
silicone on it.
Yep, like all of the silicone. Yep, it's hitting crap. All right, well, let's grind her down really quick. Get all the metal in there.
Pretty sure the folks at home want to see it go to Bluey anyways.
Trimmed. This is gonna fail miserably. All right, once we get this thing done, I'm gonna order the right valve cover gasket. I don't know, I think tightens in there pretty good. I just
really
don't know
does.
if it's sealing or not is the issue. All right, let's put a fresh layer of silicone back around it again. I don't know if it's flush either is the other thing, but whatever. All around this boy again. You know how many like junkyard LS swaps do this right here? And they just runners.
Like Wake's truck.
Ooh. No, you didn't. We're gonna calm down there, V6 cowboy. At
Hey,
least
I'm
he's
a
got a
legend.
V8.
I'm a legend. I'll take that V8 any
A
day.
legend in your own mind. Yeah, they write movies about guys like that. All right. I've got our turbo drain fitting here. About around the bottom of the turbo, and I've got a hose over there. Nick, will you put that in a vise and tighten that in there? And I need a hose clamp to fit the hose that's over there.
Okay.
Come on, Ryan.
I'm coming.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
That is a lot of silicone. That is so much silicone. It's gonna be so hard to get this top of this engine clean if it lasts that long. Ideally, I'd like to find the limits of one of these because no one is really doing anything with these engines. Mahindra engines, I don't know why, probably because they're not crazy like me, but hey, it is what it is. Those guys over in India doing wheelies and all that cool stuff. I think it's cool. I want to try it, so that's what we're doing. Ooh.
Good.
No, look at all the freaking silicone squeezing down.
You said you got it on the thing.
Oh, it's on there thick. Oh, sweet! Look what I did. What an idiot. Wow, I'm an absolute moron. We're gonna make it work. I don't care right now, okay?
What you done did?
Look where I put that.
Nice.
Right at the exhaust manifold. All right, we got another valve cover over there. We're gonna make this work tonight. It's not gonna work the best, but it's going to work. All right, we need 2 of those hose clamps, sir.
Should we do the same size? Is that gonna work? Just double checking.
We're gonna have to trim this down. Yeah, get to it a little more. All right, 12, 12. Right there. You guys are still kicking for the backside of this video. I'm glad. This is a long one.
For sure. I'm coming into work tomorrow about 12 o'clock, maybe 12:30.
All right, turbo drains will be installed in just a second. We have successfully turboed a Mahindra tractor. Not one that's not supposed to be, with a truck turbo.
Oh.
And our oil line is gonna get hot and might catch on fire. We're gonna have to move it up there with a different valve cover, but hey, I did some research. They said as long as the turbo is mounted higher than the valve cover, you can mount it up here and drain it into the turbo valve cover. Tired. We know what it sounds like, but now we can go romp on it. Should we drive it to Walmart?
Yes. Yes.
I think it's about out of. Ready? All right, clear prop. Of course, it's dead.
Come on.
1 moment. Crap. All right, here we go. I believe it's the first time I've ever turbocharged anything. It's not supposed to be turbo.
That's sweet.
So cool, ain't it?
Masterpiece.
We gotta put air in the front tire.
Dang! That boy was cooking!
That's what you call beating on it after you just built it. Should I pull in the shop, check the leaks?
Yeah.
Probably should have done that earlier. This thing is bad. Ain't it?
You were
Teaching along.
you were moving.
I know. You got your pin light? Can I give it to you? Yeah, I got it. I thought check for the leak. Stop it, I got a little something leaking, or that's wet. Or was against the manifold. Well, guys, that's a wrap for an absurdly long video, but a start to finish on how to turbo a Mahindra tractor, or a tractor that doesn't have a turbo on it, with a turbo off of a truck. No, I think it's getting oil. Yeah, it's getting oil. We started it up. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just really tired, and I'm forgetting half the things we've did. We may not have done everything the right way, but it's done, and it's turboed, and it's a ripper. Comment down below. Do we put bigger injectors in her? Turn the pump up more? I already turned the pump up as much as I thought I could. And see what this Mahindra engine can take. We need to find a dyno for it too.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Put it on a car. You imagine putting this on a car dyno? The tires just roaring. Oh boy, what fun. Comment down below, guys, do you like these kind of videos? We haven't done something like, I haven't done one of these ever where we just turboed something in a night or just, this was fun and it was really cool. I bought all this stuff to do this like 4 or 5 months ago when I first did the wheelie tractor videos, and here it is. It's turboed. I just don't know how well it's going to take doing this and this turbo bouncing up and down off of it. But for now, it's turboed. We'll put an EGT sensor in it, a boost pressure sensor, maybe some back pressure, you know, just to monitor a few things as we're turning the horse torques up to it. But this is fun. Thanks, Nick, for staying late. Thanks, Ryan, for giggling. Anyhow, thanks to Nick. Ryan's phone ran out of storage space because of all the dirty videos he's been saving and stuff. So, but anyhow, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. If you want to see more, comment down below. We need your input. See you later. Peace.